Welcome to Listen To.
Perfect. And I like that because it kind of like, it sounds Asian, and I love that.
Really?
It does. I like it.
Why are you so racist? Why do you say you sound
No,
Asian?
it's not racist. I feel like it, just saying something as it is, you know what I mean? I like it because you're Asian, you know? I believe the Filipinos definitely for sure belong, you know, in the Asian category.
Yeah, I know, but
Closest to Americans, though. The closest to Americans.
Yeah, but I feel like my English is softer than before because before I was like, "Welcome to Listen
Oh my
To."
god, yeah.
Right?
When I first met you, oh my god. Yeah, when I first met you,
Right?
yeah. Because
I'm going to the EDR.
Right? Yep. I remember when Bronson, he told me, like, he said, "Oh, I like her. She looks cute." And then I said, "Okay, talk to her." He tries to talk to you, and then later on you're like, "Your friend scares me."
No, I didn't say that.
You for sure said that.
No, not
Or maybe you said
like
he's
that.
scary?
No.
You for sure said that.
He said, like, he asked if we want to go hiking. That's what he said.
Oh, and you were thinking he's gonna kill me, right?
Never.
Oh, you didn't think that?
Never.
Anyways, well, but what was
But it's true, right?
But it was yeah. Your English was like, I mean, you totally spoke it though. You know what I mean? I never actually cared how good you were because I could understand you and talk to you perfectly fine, so I didn't ever care. But now looking back on it, you're such a good English speaker now that.
It's more like when you're practicing, you get it from you because sometimes if I say like, I want, you guys say I want to go to the restroom,
Mm-hmm.
right? But for us, for somebody who doesn't speak English all the time, I want to go to the restroom.
Right.
Like that, it's like really, really hard, and then you're like, "What are you saying? I cannot understand."
Yeah. No, I understand.
Yeah, and then like, "What? I need to go to the restroom."
Yeah. Well, practice makes perfect. So
Yeah.
you've been here for how long now?
5 years. Now I say, I want to go to the restroom. It's like a little bit softer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's also...
And also, like, if you're in, like, an open space and you're around people you don't know very well, your English, not everybody's, it's not just you. It's not just you. It's everybody. You know, it's hard when you get pressured, like, just like getting on stage. I don't know English very well. Like, if I get on stage and everybody's looking at me, I'm like, well, how's everybody? You guys are, looking good right now. I feel you looking good right now. They're like, what did you say? You know what I mean? Like, But
what's nice about Americans is, your tone, your accent, even your wrong grammar doesn't mean anything.
yeah,
They
it's all correct. It's all correct.
They don't even care about your wrong grammar, wrong spelling, as long as...
In school they do, but like
Yeah.
when you get out of school, like
In real
nobody
life.
cares. Yeah, nobody
Yeah,
cares.
but as long as they know what you're trying to say, and most
Right.
of the Americans will try to understand.
I'm real bad with that. Yeah.
Yeah, but what's so sad, sometimes Americans think that we are so dumb. When you guys talk to us, you're like,
Do
hey,
you speak English?
you're like, do you need any help? Like, do you, and then that big gesture, like, do you need help? Why do you guys do that?
Well, I think sometimes like because personally, I like here we have really good English speaking and then some not so good. So you might like talk to like two that are not very good. They don't understand you at all, and you're trying to say like, "Hey, do you need help?" And they're like, "Huh?" They're like, "What?" And I'm like, "Do you need help?" And they're like, "I don't understand." I'm like, "Do you need me to help you make beds?"
Yeah.
And then they're like, "Oh, yes, yeah."
And then you start to make these gestures.
And then you go to the next student and you're like, "Do you need help?" And she's like, "No, I don't. Why are you talking like that?"
Yeah.
And you're just like, "Oh, because the other two."
Yeah. and also Americans, if you see somebody who doesn't look like Americans,
Right.
who look like Spanish, Asian, or anything like that,
Mm-hmm.
you always assume that they don't speak English.
Yeah.
You always try to communicate with them as like, hello, do you speak English?
Yeah.
Like that. You always
Yeah.
ask that. Or sometimes you say, hola.
Hola.
If he looks like Spanish.
She's
You-
like,
you-
I'm Chinese.
Right? If she looks Spanish, you say, hola. I get that. I get that a lot. Oh my god, when I'm walking around and then they think I'm Spanish.
Yeah, I could see Filipino people getting mistaken for the Spanish. I could see that for sure.
I mean, most of the time, sometimes they see me trying to speak Spanish to other people, co-workers or anything like that, and then later on they see me around, they say hola, because they think I'm
Yeah.
Spanish. And then for you guys, if you see, even if you hear his name is Mexican or
Mhm.
Spanish,
Mm-hmm.
you always say, ¿Cómo estás? You always, you say stuff like that.
Right. Okay. Well, that's enough bashing the white race for a little while.
No, we're talking about Americans' perceptions, Americans' way of thinking.
Right.
Because-
Right.
United States of America is a diverse country, and
Yeah, it's true. It's a
Yeah.
lot. There's all kinds of people here. Yeah.
yes, there's
Yeah.
a lot of Indians and everybody from the part of the world. And I think part of it is you want to play it safe.
Mm-hmm.
You want to make us feel like you're not from our country, but since you are here, we also speak your language.
Mm-hmm.
I think that
Mhm.
is how you guys think about it.
Right.
But on the other hand, people may get offended because do I really look Asian? Do I
Yeah.
really look Spanish?
Only in America. Only in America can you walk up to like a Hawaiian dude and be like, "Do you speak English?" He's like,
Yeah.
"Yeah, dude."
I know. And what is something that is so weird for me is even in our country, a lot of people speak English,
Right.
especially in Manila. People speak English there.
Yeah, you guys are like the closest.
Yeah.
You know, you guys are super close to America. It's basically America over there in Manila. It's basically America.
Yeah, they want to make it feel that way. But really, people there speak really, really good English. And even in India,
Mm-hmm.
Indians speak English in their own country
Mm-hmm.
more than their own language. But they have their accent, right? Like, do you know what is the restroom? The restroom is going to the right and then you go to the left, something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
And in America, all you speak is English.
Well, some people say that there's an American accent, and some people like the American accent. Like, who's that actor that plays in the that motorcycle? It's that show my mom likes, the motorcycle gang.
Anarchy?
Yeah, that one. The lead role on that one. He actually is like I guess he's from like London or something. Yeah, he has a strong British accent, but well, I don't know how strong it is, but he has a British accent. And he puts an American accent on. Everybody thinks he does a great American accent, you know, and a lot of girls like it. And it's just like I'm like you know, I've talked to a couple different people who say they like the American accent, and I was just like, really? I was like, I don't know what that is. I couldn't even know how to do an American accent better if I wanted to, because I don't know, you know. I think maybe what they're hearing is just like a cool ass biker. Like, just like, what's up? I'm gonna, you know, I don't know how to sound like a
manly
biker.
voice, strong daddy man.
Yeah. Yeah, like almost like a gangster, but like a little bit more held back, I guess. I don't know.
And it's so weird that over there in, where is that? UK?
Mm-hmm. Wherever, yeah.
UK,
Yeah.
right? In UK, they speak English.
Mm-hmm.
UK, no. In London.
Yeah, British Columbia.
I don't want to say wrong information, so edit that. In London, they speak English. It's so weird that they speak English and you guys speak English too in America.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
I think it's really weird.
Well, yeah, because if it like I'm so curious about what they teach you in your history classes, you know, because like I'm not sure what they teach. I mean, I'm not sure what they teach us. Obviously, most of it's American history, and most of your, history is probably going to be Filipino history. But like, there's a big, we all have like world history. You know what I mean? So, and I know you guys can only take in a finite amount of information. So, I'm always so curious on what they actually teach you guys.
I know, and I forgot a lot.
Yeah, I know, because you didn't like history, so you didn't pay attention.
Yeah, I hate
I think a lot of girls
reading.
do. Right.
I just basically hate studying.
Right, because they forced you, right?
Yeah.
I like studying now. If it's something I'm interested in, I love studying. But back then, you couldn't get me to study at all. Like, I wouldn't study 0. You couldn't get me to. I didn't want to. I worked in the library, and I read probably 5 books, and they were all science fiction books about swords. So,
but you like science, right?
Yeah, I love science. I also read Ender's Game. That was pretty good. But, yeah, I mean, you couldn't get me to study. And mostly because they forced you to. And then, the thing is, I was watching, anyways, they teach people these very important things at the wrong times. You know what I mean? They teach you these really epic books at the wrong times. Like, you're so young, you're not in the mood to do all this stuff. You know what I mean? You're so interested in other things that your mind's racing. You don't care about this at all. I actually did like history, though. I was interested in history, but I didn't care about math and all that stuff. I'm so bad. I mean, I'm not terrible. Like, if you threw me back in time, I would probably be really smart.
I know. Honestly, you were right, because while we were growing up, 1st grade, 2nd, 6th grade, all we want to do is play. Yeah. And then they make us read books, and then they make us study science. We don't care about that. We want to go home and play.
Yeah. I almost wish there was like a better schooling system. I mean, the school system now just sucks. Like, the school system sucks. It's horrible. I really wish they had some kind of system where, like, you got to pick the things you did. I mean, of course you have to learn everything, so you do have, like, a period in class where you learn about everything. But, like, it kind of teaches you about life and what you can do and what's possible. Like, man, when I was growing up in school, I mean, things did change from when we, I guess, grew up, right, until we hit high school. Like, things radically changed. Everything has changed. The game's flipped.
Yeah, it feels like you are going to college as soon as you hit high school.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's kind of hard to judge everything, actually.
But honestly, when you were in school, it's so weird that you are in the same grade, but some schools use the different books. They study different thing. I mean, how are you in sync if this person is studying this thing and that person is studying that thing?
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Right?
Yeah.
So some of the schools might teach their students in advance, and then others are behind.
Yeah.
So when they have to transfer school, and people think that, oh, this person came from this school, so she knows this. But in reality, she is like 3 years behind, because her school doesn't teach those until 4th grade or anything like that.
Yeah, I've ran into that problem when I was younger. Their techniques aren't very good. Each teacher seems to be on a different thing. You know what I mean? Like, I know what you mean. I ran into that problem before. I remember they had a technique. Well, they teach you to do popcorn reading. Did you guys do popcorn reading?
What is that?
That's where, like, you have a class of 10 people, and each person, you're all reading the same book, and each person gets picked randomly to read out loud.
Okay.
So we're all keeping track of everybody has, randomly gets picked. I hated that so much because, like, I wasn't very good at reading. So, like, everybody was good at. There was one or two, but there was only like 4 of us out of a group of like probably 20.
I know,
and I'm just like, damn it, dude. And I felt like my teacher knew it, and she would call on me to, like, I guess to make me better. but it would make me way worse.
Embarrassed, right?
Yeah, because I'm freaking out, man.
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, I'm keeping along with the story. Can you leave me alone? Stop calling on me. I don't speak good. I'm super. I stutter crazy. I'm a super stutterer, especially whenever there's people looking at me. I'll freak out.
And then I have these classmates who get shy as well, and then some of them, when they recite, their voices are shaking.
Yeah. Yep.
They sound like they want to cry.
Yeah.
And me too. I feel like when I get caught, I feel like my hands are so cold.
And sometimes I love it when someone sounds like they're about to cry.
And that really happened. We have somebody like that.
It's so sad, but it's so funny too.
Yeah. Did you have a classmate like that?
I had a classmate who ran for president, and there was like 8 kids that were running for president, you know, and they were putting posters up, and it was all easy, but then it came down to going on stage and giving a speech. And so when she went on stage to give the speech, it was pretty good for the most of it, but towards the end, she just kind of broke down, and you can hear in her voice, she was like, awesome, and I could hear her breaking down in her voice, and as soon as she heard it, she was like, okay, I'm done, and she just like ended it super fast and just like left.
That's not even embarrassing.
No, it wasn't. It was pretty good. She did a good job. She did a good job of getting out of there as soon as she fucked up.
So mine was embarrassing. So you know what? Every year you have like homecoming and stuff like that, right?
Yeah.
And then you have these games. You have this contest, right? Did you have those things?
Yeah, I've had those.
So in high school,
I love those. Those are fun.
I was in charge of taking care of this people.
Of course you were. Of course you were.
And then it's like a dance contest or anything like that, cheering contest or something like that.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to post this. So what happened? We were practicing, right? We were practicing way behind. No, I think nobody's really taking this seriously until the day of the event it's going on. People's performance were really nice. They were really well prepared. And then once we danced, our steps only got us to like 2 minutes, I think. And then after that, we don't know what to do anymore. We just left. That's so embarrassing.
That's not that bad. That's not that
it's
bad. It's
embarrassing because the parents think that I'm really stupid because they chose me specifically to do everything. And then they saw, that's all, and we left. It's like a serious competition.
It reminds me of
Imagine we were like this, right? So we're like, okay, I'm ready, right?
Okay.
We're like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, and I'm like, I don't have steps anymore. Like, oh, let's go. Really, I can't believe that happened.
Oh my god.
That did happen.
You know what that sounds like? That sounds like an episode off of like The Middle. You know what I mean? It sounds like something like maybe Suhek got into, and then she was fighting with her boyfriend so much to when they got to the time of the competition, they were just like, oh shit, we didn't do anything. Were you guys having so much fun doing, like, hanging out?
Yeah, I don't know.
You guys are goofing off, right?
I don't know what we did. So there's some kids. It's like,
Nobody
I don't know.
Nobody took charge, right? Like if somebody
I was supposed to be in charge.
well, there you go.
Exactly.
There you go. There you go. There you go.
I was supposed to be.
I had the same problem when I was in drama class. They put us in these groups, and like nobody really took charge of my group. So when it came time to the competition, we went on stage. You know, like 4th out of like 8 groups, and we went on stage. And, like, we literally had nothing. So we were like, what do we do? And then so, like, we went out. We literally just walked out there, and we pretended we got into an invisible car, and we were pretending that we were drunk driving, and then we pretended we crashed, and then we were like, and then we were just like, don't drink and drive. It was so embarrassing.
Yeah.
I was just like, I'm never hanging out with like any of you guys again. Like, you guys ruined this for me. Yeah. I was just like, no. I thought there was gonna be a leader. I didn't know we were supposed to just be like, hey, you. If you're not in this, like, I didn't know what was going on here. It was terrible.
Yeah, that was crazy. I mean, there was a lot of things that I like. Oh, there's this one more thing too. I don't want to post it. I cannot.
Well, let's talk about something else.
You know when you have to get your report card and then your parents go to your school for your grades?
Oh, yeah. If they're good or if they're bad, but doesn't matter.
Yeah, doesn't matter.
Okay, yeah, I think I remember that, yeah.
So, does your parents go there?
Yeah. My parents, anytime they say, like, it's a parent-teacher conference, or if it's, like, come to school night, we went to that. We missed maybe one, but we went to that stuff.
We should say, like, does mom go there? That way I call your parents mom. I don't want to say, like, my parents, your parents.
Just say mom, it doesn't matter.
Yeah. My mama and my papa. Oh, no, we should think about this.
Yeah, no. Anyways.
No, me.
Okay, good.
So, you know, when I was a kid, I was just I am so insecure of people who call their parents mommy. So
I didn't say I love you to my mom and dad because I was embarrassed. Until I was like 18. Yeah,
you start saying I love you to them once
I met you.
No, once you left. Stay apart from them.
Yeah.
Once you're
Is that what happened to you?
Yeah, once.
Oh, I feel like you said I love you all the time. Like, I was so embarrassed to say I love you.
Me
like,
too.
even on the phone, I was like, I'll say it on the phone. And I got to the phone, I was like, no, yeah, later, bro.
Yeah, but honey, when I was a kid, I was so insecure of those people who call their parents mommy because, I don't know, mommy sounds better than mama.
So when your mom dropped you off for school, she's like, bye, baby. And you're like, shut up, bitch. Bye, mom.
No, what I would do if we are in the grocery or something like that, I would call her mommy in front of other people.
Right.
And for example, you're there, right? You're my mama. And I'm there, and then somebody said, and I'm like, mommy, something. And then when she won't hear it, she won't notice it. I don't know if she did, but that's what I did.
Oh, okay.
Because I really want to call her mommy. And then I realized.
Oh, that's so sad.
I know, but I feel like once you grow up, it's like.
How old were you?
Maybe like 11 or something like that.
Yeah, I don't think you were grown up enough to not say mommy.
I know.
I think I said mommy at that age.
No, but I say mama. It's like, it's a mandatory.
Oh, it's different.
It's required.
It's a different lingo.
Yeah, it's required to call her mama because that's what we call her in the house. But I wanted to call her mommy because I feel like mommy is for the people who are rich.
Yeah, I can see that. I mean, it's definitely for like princesses and stuff like that, you know?
Mommy?
Yeah, I would imagine, yeah. Or babies, but princesses, babies, that kind of thing.
Yeah, but now mama's like grandma.
Yeah.
Mama, grandpa, papa.
That's the thing about languages, it flows over time. It's like sand. It can be molded.
Yeah.
So, my name, I guess we can start the introductions now.
We can end this now.
So my name is Michael Schmidt, and I actually wanted to end it with a little update on Tickle because, like...
No, we're gonna do that for another video, boo.
I know, but I just posted the video on Tickle, so I just wanted to say, she's doing a lot better. Her eyes, there's no blood in the eyes, or no bruising in the eyes. Her gums are looking way better. She's running around. She's moving. She's jumping around. She's moving.
She has been though. She has never been.
Yeah, she's never. Well, that one
sad.
day she wasn't feeling real. Like when everything started hitting the fan, she started bruising and stuff like that. Because on the way to what's it called? You were driving. Her eyes were watering like crazy. Like
you can.
She stuck her head out the window and
the
literally
tears are flying off.
Yeah, exactly. And there was just a bunch of them. It was just crazy. And but anyways, she definitely wasn't well. But she's a hyper dog, which is good, I think.
Yeah, even the sedation. Is it called sedation?
Yeah, when they gave her the drugs.
Yeah. When she gets sedated, she gets tired. Eventually, she's like.
Yeah.
Like that, but as soon as I stepped out...
Yeah, because you were in the cage with her and they gave her the drugs to calm her down and she calmed down, and then when you tried to leave, she freaked out,
Yeah. When I stood up, she just stood with me, but when I tried to close the cage, then she barked. Ow! She's mad.
They put that blanket over it to have her not see everybody? She's gonna hear them.
They're scared of her, huh?
I don't think they were scared of her. I was thinking they hoped that, like, if she didn't see them and if they just make a bunch of noise all the time, because it was pretty noisy in there, if they make a bunch of noise all the time and she doesn't see them move around, then she's not going to care as much. She's going to get tired and lay down.
Mm-hmm.
I can't imagine them that they don't have that problem all the freaking time, right?
They said they had the worst. Even her, remember the nurse we had? She said, she can't stay in here. I have to treat her home. She told me that.
Who? Oh, her dog.
Yeah.
Right.
I think you were there when she said that.
No, I was there. I remember that now, yeah.
Yeah. That was so crazy.
Yeah, well, thanks to you. You're the one who saved her. You saved Tickle's life.
Don't say that. I don't want that.
That's definitely going in there.
No, I'll edit that.
No. I love you.
I don't want to brag things.
Do you want to say your name? B. Marie? What's your YouTube? B. Marie, right?
Wanna be Marie.
Wanna be Marie.
This is Mikael Schmidt.
This is Mikael Schmidt.
And this is B. No, again.
Well, I know I like
you
that.
first and then me.
I like the.
Yeah, you first.
Me first. What?
Say who you are.
Oh, I already did it, but I'll say it again. My name is Michael Schmidt.
Mikael.
Well, I'm saying my actual name. I don't want people thinking my name is Mikael.
But that's your stupid name.
Okay, but anyways, yeah, exactly. That's Mike. Okay, well, I feel like this is good now. I think we're done here.
No, but I didn't say who am I. You first.
Okay, my name is Michael Schmidt.
Why do you have to say the last name? Why is that? Is that good to say my last name?
Because I don't really care, but okay, so I'm Michael, and this is the Mikael Schmidt podcast. And you can find me at Mikael Schmidt on YouTube.
They're on your YouTube, that's why they can see you.
Okay, well, you're making me really mad right now. Can you not do this right now? Well, who are you if you're so confident in this?
And I am Wannabe Marie, and this is Listen To. See, that's how you do it.
Okay, well.